that took effort. I know.
That's an extra worker, right? And there's a Christmas tree with the old-fashioned lights, like the big lights, and it snows there, and you can just barely see the lights coming through the snow. I think that's just so pretty. You know, when the lights still poke through the snow, I like that. Just like even now, just remembering things. You know, yeah, I could say we were poor and we had to walk everywhere. You know, we had to walk everywhere. We were poor. We didn't have anything. But instead, I'm like, we took the bus everywhere. So that's why I wanted to do this.
Well, I would consider this a success so far. We wanted to connect with, you know, first of all, take advantage of riders who have great ideas. And we think this is a really, really good idea. Our board thought it was a great idea, so we were able to, you know, incorporate this at very little cost as a, you know, a holiday-themed celebration. I think we're going to take a look at how things went and maybe start planning a bit more in advance next year for something a bit more formal, see if we can get some input from other agencies, other neighborhoods on suggested routes, and maybe even do more than one in 2023.
My birthday's right before Christmas, so my family used to tease me that they put the tree up for my birthday. But I've always liked the Christmas lights. We grew up, you know, in Gary. There were 4 of us, and our decorations were basically like a tree in the window. You know, lights for me just remind me of home or childhood. You know, I just love seeing them. It's just I like simplicity. I like the Christmas lights just on a tree. And I remember in downtown Gary, they'd have lights like across Broadway. And the best was when there was a tree with the big old-fashioned lights, and it was snow, and they were just peeking out from underneath it. So lights always, they just make me happy. It's really simpler times. It sounds so cliche, but it is, you know. And it's so. My mother, even when she got older, she would just throw lights around a bush, and that for her made her happy.
I grew up in Philadelphia, but every Christmas we would go to my grandmother's house in Germany because my dad was an only child, and we would so we wouldn't really do Christmas lights at our house, but in Germany it was a small town, so Christmas Eve my dad would go out and cut the Christmas tree, and we would have a fresh Christmas tree with real candles. And then the whole town went to the same church. There was only one church in town, and the church was ancient. The back wall was from 1000 AD, so the church itself was all candlelight. So it was just beautiful, and I just have always loved the lights. Even when we lived in Indianapolis, we would, coming home from church on Christmas Eve, we would stop and look at the lights as we were driving home. So we just love putting out the lights to make our make the neighborhood festive, and I just love doing it.